What's good, everyone? Welcome back to FaShaun. I am back from vacation, ready to continue uploading some more product reviews and, more importantly, styling new products that I review. And you know, with the sort of onset of summer happening right now, it's a beautiful day in Toronto. I thought that we should look into something that's a bit newer in terms of a men's staple. I think a lot of men are getting into it now. Usually women kind of predominated, or dominated, I should say, this predominantly. So today we're going to be looking at the men's Fisherman sandals. You know, you want more protection on the ground, you don't want your toes to get dirty, etc., etc. You're going to go with the Fisherman sandals. And I have these fantastic ones from COS here. And we're going to get into this, styling it, looking at all the different market analysis of it, what else you can buy for your money, and try to see, you know, is this everything it's cut out to be? What can we do with it? Let's get into it.
Okay, so these are ones specifically from COS, a little bit thicker on the leather panels here, something to show a little bit more structure than some of the other variants out there that are a bit more feminine. This one leans a little bit more masculine. I like this one quite a bit because it reminds me of the Row, and we're going to get into it. I actually didn't really like Fisherman sandals for a long time, even though they're trending. Like I always say, stay away from trends. Get what really speaks to you and then find a way to style that, which is what we're going to do today. But we're going to get into sort of this silhouette and why I think it's the best Fisherman sandal. It's elevated, yet it could be also used casually. It's simple, it's airy on those hot summer days. Could take this to the beach, could even take this to the office, depending on your environment. And you'll still be successful just depending on, again, how you style it. But I believe I got these on sale, but I think I paid like around $200, $250 Canadian for them with a 20% off sale. So you can get this for, you know, a regular price shoe while still getting, I would say, good quality that COS is kind of known for in terms of like fast fashion, not fast fashion, but like retail fashion. The soles here, this is a 9. Not a lot of tread, but I guess, you know, it's summer, right? So we're just going to be on sidewalks and sand. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, the primo silhouette for them that can be used both, again, casually and formally, but with its own little type of twist with it.
Going into the description of these, rather than, you know, it's not product sort of specific this video, it's more so on all Fisherman sandals. So I'll just say that the description of them is that they were kind of forgotten about. They were out there in the 1950s, 1960s. As it says by the name, the etymology of it, it is a fisherman sandal, so it was used on boats, it was used at the pier, at the dock, what have you, and it was something that could kind of protect your feet in some ways, while at the same time being breezy and airy enough that your feet don't start sweating. Now, a lot of women were using Fisherman sandals probably up until now, until there was kind of a push for them when some, I would say, let's call them trendsetters, for lack of a better word, who decided to use a silhouette differently and sort of adapt it for men's looks. Now, that's when I sort of took notice of it, but I wasn't really sold on them just yet. But I felt that they're a good medium between a full shoe and then a sandal, like a flip-flop. Flip-flops are, again, trending now, but also, you know, you live in a city, it's kind of dirty. I don't want my toes to get dirty. I don't want my feet to get dirty. I want them protected as well. There's all these things and like rocks and metal objects on sidewalks that you just gotta be wary of with flip-flops. And you get all that protection with this. The purchase rationale, I again just wanted something that was great for my feet in the summer while at the same time protecting them, like I said before. I think that they offer a unique design solution for certain outfits as well. So maybe outfits that don't call for a full shoe, but are structurally there where you don't kind of want to flip-flop either. That's a bit too casual. And so I feel like this, again, is elevated enough that you can use it for those types of outfits, but again, casual enough that you can just use it walking to the convenience store with like a loose shirt, like like this, and you'd still be fine. Going over in the market analysis, I do have 3 different price points as I usually do: cheap, medium, and expensive. So let's start off with cheap. So for the cheap category, I do have a Zara. It's $65. Can't get any more cheaper than that, pretty much. The quality is not going to be there, but as with anything with fashion, it's going to have a good looking silhouette that will just probably last 1 summer or 2 summers depending on their use. Pretty much just on the underside of this type of quality and design from cost. I think it's good if you know that you're going to be using it to go to the beach, you're going to be using it to go to the convenience store, you're not going to be going to really like elevated events in them as such, and so you want to get into Fisherman sandals, but you don't really want to commit as much as paying a lot more, and now prices of everything are going up and up and up, and you want to save some money, but you still want to sort of buy into this silhouette. So I think the $65 Fisherman sandal from Zara is your best bet. Starting off then, not really starting off, but middle of the category. You're looking at anywhere $300 to $500. Quick runner-up for this would be Vinny's. Vinny's makes a fantastic Fisherman sandal as well, but I would have to say that Amélie Andor makes a better looking one around the same quality, which is why I have it here for my mid category. You're gonna get, I would say, a brand now that has proven itself time and time again. Good quality stuff. I think for the price, maybe a little bit overpriced because it is a little bit hyped now, but you are going to get that New York Soho kind of designed Fisherman sandal, while also paying, I think, what it's really worth, which is I believe like around $400. Probably can find it on the used market if in your size, which is rare, but for a little bit cheaper, so I would definitely go that route. But usually it's either made in Italy or made in Portugal, with good quality materials, and will last a lot longer than even these. Now finally going into the expensive category, and this is something where out of the 3 I recommend. I love the Row. The Row is amazing. It's just overpriced. The materials are top notch, the design is top notch, I get that, but even for those 2 things, it's still overpriced. So I wanted a sandal that looked like the Row, but I didn't pay the Row prices, and that's why I landed on this. This is literally, I think, a carbon copy of the Row's Fisherman sandal, and I discovered it when I worked for a luxury company some years back, and the director of PR actually had them on her feet. And I was like, oh my god, those are like the best looking Fisherman sandals I've ever seen. Like, what are those? Oh, it's the Row. Sure. And I was looking for a lookalike or a dupe ever since, and found these. But I really do enjoy the Row's take on these sandals, and if you have the money, honestly, buy them. Okay, we have now talked about everything. Let's do the most important part, as I always say, of this channel, which is showing you how to style these. Let's get into it.
On the head, we have the Adder Era blue denim hat, CDG Hom shirt, or CDG Play shirt, sorry. Just a leather tie, a perforated sort of inner shirt, my Studio Nicholson jeans, and the leather Fisherman sandals.
So this is the fit. I thought it'd be kind of boring to go all black, so we did more of a black and a blue today, just to switch it up. It's also stifling in my apartment. I want to turn on the AC for the first time in forever. But, we're going to go into fit, contrast, and proportion, my proprietary framework on styling anything and everything. Starting off with fit, as I always say, what works well on your body versus what doesn't. Everything here fits a little loose, got a little bit of banana action going with the pants, and we wanted the proportion. I wanted an oversized shirt to really sort of go along with the banana of the pants to really give the silhouette a very flowy look, while at the same time still adhering to the structure of everything. When you're looking for stuff that fits, just think in your mind, is this what the designer had in mind, in their mind, when they were designing it? Is it too tight where it shouldn't be tight, where it's like stretching on stuff that shouldn't be, or is it too loose where the structure of the garment is so overbearing on you that it just doesn't look good? So you can make that discernment for yourself, and you can usually make that even just by looking at it. Next is contrast. I always say you have to complete the circle with contrast. That being, if you have blue on your head here, and you got blue on your shirt, or blue on your pants. You've completed the circle. So if you have a black here, this black leather, you completed black leather. If you have black leather on the toes here, then you complete the circle on black leather. So you essentially have harmony and flow throughout the entirety of the outfit. There's always an accent to whatever else you're putting on, and that shows good, well thoughtful contrast. There's usually two different sort of subcategories: contrast in colors, contrast in textures. Going through it, I mean, we have leather on the leather on the shoes, sorry, leather on the tie, leather on the belt if you're going to be showing it with a French tuck. So you've completed it on leather. Everything else is kind of cotton, so that's kind of texture handled. But usually, instead of texture, you're going to be talking about color. So we have blue over here, blue over here. You complete the circle. Blue on the shirt here. We have white here, white on the hat, obviously white stitching throughout the jeans as well, and I have a white perforated sort of inner liner, which you likely can't see from that far away, just because I wanted to go with the perforations, a little bit with the perforations of the shoes as well. So you've completed the circle on all of those elements, and I really stress upon completing that circle, showing harmony and flow throughout the entirety of the outfit, because it just shows that you thought about it a little bit more, but also just more pleasing on the eyes. Lastly, we have proportion. I always say pick a shape that you know is that sort of exists in the real world already. Hourglass, triangles, rectangles, if you're advanced, circles, anything with rounded edges, ovals, inverted triangles, an upside down triangle. In this case, it's a little bit of a soft hourglass that I could, if I really wanted to, could sort of cinch here with something. I decided not to do that. I wanted to be more comfortable. So we just went with a rectangle here with a little bit of a flowing out with the pants. The Fisherman sandal is a little bit of a slender silhouette. But when you got your feet out, it kind of widens it versus maybe a black sock or a white sock. And so what you want to do is just continue that widening silhouette up, 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 and we've done a rectangle here. And so really the lesson here is to use a shape, a 2D shape that you've seen out in the wild, that you've seen other people leverage, and take that and adapt it to whatever you're wearing so that your silhouette also looks really, really good. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. More importantly, that's it from me. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.